Holding on to anger is like holding on to a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone. Good morning. My name is Pia McAdams, and I want to welcome you to Transform Your Life in 15 Minutes. Again, I'm Pia. I'm an author. I'm also an accounting professor and a certified life coach. I specialize in personal and small business finance and also fitness. I help people reach their goals. And on this morning segment, live broadcast of Transform Your Life in 15 Minutes. This is where we're going to be doing 5-minute exercises, one each for the mind, the body, and the soul. And this month we are, I don't have it with me, but this month we are reading a book based upon the stories in the book written by Kim Coles called Open Your Gifts. And GIFT is actually an acronym that stands for gratitude, stands for intention, forgiveness, triumph, and also self-love. So the things that we're talking about is going to be based upon that, and of course based upon just a whole overall thing of opening up your gifts and sharing them with the world. With that being said, for this first segment, I want you to know two things. Number one, it's going to be a short 5-minute lesson, but it's going to take you a lifetime to master. Okay, a lifetime to master. And the second thing I want you to understand is this. I'm not here to teach you anything. I'm just here to help you unlock what's already inside of you. All right, so for today, I have a story for you. Okay, let me make sure my voice is okay. Okay, so I have a story for you. So we had these two guys that were walking along a beach. And then after some time, they got into a heated argument where one guy slapped the other guy. Well, the guy that got slapped didn't curse him or slap him back. But what he did instead was he found a stick and he wrote in the sand, "Today my friend slapped me." Well, they continued their walk along the beach, and after a while it became hot, so they decided to jump in and swim. So both guys were swimming, and the guy that got slapped, he started to have some difficulty and then started to drown. Well, his friend saw him and then swam over to him and rescued him, pulled him out of the ocean and pulled him onto the beach. And then after the guy that got slapped recovered, he found a stone and he engraved into the stone, "Today my friend rescued me." Well, the guy that hurt him, or the guy that slapped him and then rescued him, he asked him, he said, "When I hurt you, you wrote it in the sand. But when I rescued you, now you're writing it in stone. Why?" Well, the guy looked at him and smiled and he said, "When someone does something bad to us or harms us, we should write it in the sand so that the winds of forgiveness can blow it away. But when something good happens, or when someone does something wonderful for us, we should engrave it into stone so that way the wind cannot blur it and no further deeds can erase the kindness." All right, so let us etch the good things that are done to us into the rock of foundation. And then for those the things that and then also if the deeds that people do bad for us, let us write them into the sand so that they can be forgiven and blown away. If only we write them into sand and not into stone. All right, so I want you to share this with someone that needs to hear it. All right, so that concludes the first section of our first exercise of the morning. And now we're going to move on to the yoga. And as I'm transitioning to the new place, oh, you know what? I just noticed I have my other glasses on. Do you guys notice I look a little different? I have my other glasses on. But anyway, so now we're going to move on to the next section, or the exercise. This was the mind. So now we're going to move on to doing some yoga with the body, and then we're going to move on to a meditation. And as I'm making it, I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this live broadcast. And happy Friday to you guys. For some reason, let's turn off this light here. I was up late again last night doing certain things. So I was, my eyes may be a little red today, but that's only because of, I was actually in a good dream when I woke up. But hopefully you guys are having a great day today. And with this next segment right here, what we're going to be doing, again, is going to be doing some yoga. And actually for the next two, this is what I'm going to ask of you. I'm going to ask of you to do one thing for me, and that's participate with me. Because when it comes to both yoga and also meditation, these are both practices. And so with that being said, it's nice to watch someone do it, but you're gonna get more out of it for if you actually join with me. Remember, this is your transformation as well. Just 15 minutes, guys. 5-minute exercises. Every single day. You are worth it. Okay, so go ahead and do that. Now, before you get started, we're going to be into tabletop position. Surprise, surprise. And I want you to take your 3 deep Ujjayi breaths to get yourself centered, get yourself aligned, and also become grounded. And then go internally. See what's going on with you at this present moment. I know it's happy. You're probably happy that it's Friday. It's the last day of the work week. But what's going on internally inside of you? Really getting to tune to what's happening there. And so I want you to use your breath to, we're going to actually use our breath to clear some of those things and focus on those things that's going on internally. And then also while you're there, go ahead and set your intention, what it is that you want to accomplish for this next 5 minutes. All right, I got my music, so let's go ahead and meet me on the mat. All right, so make sure your fingers and your toes are spread out nice and wide. You want to make sure that your palm is directly underneath your shoulders, and of course the knees are directly underneath your hip. Again, make sure you're centered, grounded, and aligned. And then set your intention on what it is that you want to accomplish for this next 5 minutes. Go make sure that you have neutral spine, and I want you to draw your breath in through your nose. And as you exhale, I want you to drop your chin down to your chest as you begin to round through the spine, tuck the tailbone under as you press your shoulder blades down away from your ears. As you inhale, your head and chest comes forward. This time I want you to arch your back. Make sure your belly button goes down toward the mat, tailbone sticks out toward the back of the room. And again, as you exhale, take it up to the cat. So just go through the cat-cow motion, just kind of warm up the body again, see what's going on internally. I love this one, limbers up the spine, loosens up the core, and just overall feels good. It's something to do first thing in the morning. Or at any time, really. So if you need like a little break, just take a few moments to do the cat-cow. This time as we exhale, we're going to curl the toes under, and we're going to take it to downward facing dog. Now in this position, you're going to make sure you press your chest toward your thighs and your knees. Your head is in alignment with your bicep. Your shoulders are also down and away from those ears. You're pedaling your legs. Just warming up those hamstrings, getting a nice long extension from your tailbone all the way down to those heels. Now keep your palms down flat. Just begin to walk your feet in toward your hands. And if you need to, go ahead and bend your knees. And as your feet approach your palms of your hands, I want you to slowly round it up, taking it one vertebrae at a time. Just kind of take your time, making sure that your head is the last to rise. And let's bring it up to Tadasana, mountain pose. So your feet are together, hip distance apart. Your shoulders are drawn down and back. Your head is a natural extension of the spine. It's like there's a string attached from the crown of your head all the way up toward the ceiling. Now as we inhale, we're going to bring those arms up overhead. And as we exhale, we're going to dive the body forward. As we inhale, we're going to take it all the way up. And as we exhale, we're going to dive the body forward. Again, as we inhale, we're going to take it all the way up. This time, give me a slight arch back. Exhale, we're going to dive the body forward. This time, as we inhale, we're going to look up halfway. Flatten out the back, tailbone sticks out toward the back of the room. Again, lift the kneecaps, engage a gentle stretch on those hamstrings. Now, as we exhale, we're going to flatten out those palms. We're going to step back right, left to the plank. And as we continue exhaling, you're going to release your knees, then your chest into your chin. And as you inhale, you're going to bring your body forward to upward facing dog. Relax the shoulders. And then as we exhale, we're going to curl those toes under and take it to downward facing dog. Now we're going to go ahead and bring the right foot forward. And then bring that left knee down, uncurl the toe, and let's take it to the low lunge. Relax the shoulders. Make sure you're breathing. Use a nice deep Ujjayi breath. Try to keep your head in alignment with your bicep if you can. All right, go ahead and release it down. Let's go ahead and take the knee back, that right knee back, or leg back, I should say. And then go ahead and place your hands on the back. Draw the shoulder blades, step back, open up your chest, and lean back into the camel. Remember to use your breath. Go ahead and take it up. Then I want you to swing both legs back and take the right leg out toward the side. Make sure that the left knee is directly underneath that left shoulder. Take the arms up as you inhale, and as you exhale, take that right arm down toward your leg. Right leg, you just slide it down toward the ankle. Left arm goes up and over. And relax the shoulders. Then take it back up. Inhale it again. This time as you exhale, take that left arm on your hip. Take the right arm up and over. Feel free to stay here. Or take the left fingertips down toward the mat. And then do a nice long extension, breathing through that open side. Again, keep the shoulders relaxed, down and away from your ears. All right, go ahead and take it up. Take that leg back and go ahead and place your palms down flat. Curl the toes under and let's take it to the plank. And as we exhale, we're going to take it to downward facing dog. Just a couple of deep ujjayi breaths here. So try to get those heels pressed down toward the mat. Again, relax your shoulders. Now this time we're going to bring the opposite leg forward. You're going to place the right knee down and uncurl the toe and take it back. Extend those arms, open up the palms, press your hips down toward the mat, relax those shoulders. Remember, just go back as far as what feels comfortable to you. All right, go ahead and release it up. Take that left leg back. Matt is doing some adjustment of his own here. All right, go ahead and take your hands to the small of your back, just above your sacrum, and then we're going to open up the chest as we're going to lean back. Remember to relax the shoulders. And always just go back to feel as far as comfortable as to you. It helps as you inhale, just kind of hold your position, and as you exhale, just kind of release into the pose. Release and relax. And release it up. This time you're going to swing both legs back and you're going to extend that left leg out. Take the arms up as you inhale, and as you exhale, you're going to take the left arm down the left leg as the right arm goes up and over. Just relax those shoulders, breathing into the side, and then release as you exhale. Inhale. This time the right arm goes to your hips. Left arm goes up and over. Feel free to stay here or take the fingertips down toward the mat and extend that left leg up. Nice long extension from the fingertips all the way down to the toes. All right, go ahead and release the palm down and take it back to the plank, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Now go ahead and release your knee, your chest, and your chin, and release it all the way down. Uncurl the toes. Keep the palms flat underneath the shoulder blades. As you exhale, lift up into the cobra. Relax those shoulders. Take them down away from your chin. As you inhale, release down. As you exhale, look up. This time looking over that right shoulder. And as you exhale, release it down. As you inhale, take it up, looking over the opposite shoulder. And then as you release it down. This time you're going to push up and take it back to child's pose. Extend the arm, just relax the head down, crown of your head faces forward. Then we're going to curl those toes under, take it back to downward facing dog. And then slowly start to walk your feet in, again toward your palms, keeping them down flat. So if you need to, bend your knees and just kind of take your time. Let's go ahead and hold it here in Uttanasana. Let's take the fingertips and clasp the outer side of our elbows. And let the crown of your head pull your body weight naturally forward. Again, as you inhale, just kind of hold your position. And as you exhale, release and surrender. A small bend or micro bend on those knees. Lifting up those kneecaps to engage the quadriceps. Give a little deeper stretch in those hamstrings. Now go ahead and release the palms down or fingertips down toward the mat. And then we're going to slowly round it up. Again, just take your time. Making sure that your head is the last to rise. Rotate your shoulders down and away from your ears. Now draw another breath in as we inhale. And as we exhale, bring our palms at heart center. Let's do that again. As we inhale, exhale, bring our arms together at the heart center. Inhale again. This time as we exhale, we're going to dive the body forward. Place the palms down flat. Walk your feet out toward the edges of the mat. And as you exhale, release the tailbone down toward the mat, using those elbows to push out on those inner thighs. Bring the palms together at the heart center. Bow your head down into Malasana and give some gratitude. And then release the palms down toward the mat. And then take them behind you and then transition yourself into a comfortable seated position facing to the front. Making sure that you're on your sits bones and off the fleshy part of your bottom. Sitting up nice and tall. Remember, there's still that strain attached to the crown of your head. Shoulder blades are drawing down and back, and your fingertips are down toward the earth. Now as we inhale, we're going to take the fingertips and the palms up toward the sky. And as we exhale, we're going to release and relax them all the way back down to the earth. Do that again. As we inhale, fingertips and palms go up toward the sky. And as we exhale, release, relax. All the negative energy and attention all the way down, away. One more time. Inhale. This time we're going to bring in the positive energy. We're going to clasp our hands together at the very top. And as we exhale, we're going to bring it down toward our heart center. And namaste. I want to thank you for taking the time to practice yoga with me. Now let's move us on to the third and final exercise where we're going to be doing meditation. All right, so in this meditation, this is going to be a 2-minute exercise. All right, so just 2 minutes. Good morning, Barbara. I'm surprised I can see without my glasses. How are you? Good to see you. All right, so we're going to do a 2-minute meditation. Again, this is guided. The purpose is to help you focus, and it's actually a good practice for those that are beginning meditators or those that have been practicing meditation for some period of time. All right, just 2 minutes out of your day. And again, I ask that you do this just one at a time. Do it now with me, unless you're driving. Okay, but do this at least twice a day. I promise you guys, this will make a tremendous impact on your life if you just do this 2 times twice a day. Okay, so go ahead and get into a nice comfortable position. If you're already in your seated position, feel free to stay there or make any adjustments as needed. If you decide to sit in the chair, just make sure that your shoes are off so that your feet are planted and grounded into the earth. Now let's go ahead and take a nice three deep Ujjayi breaths. But before we do, I guess I should tell you about the meditation. So with this 2-minute meditation, what we're going to be doing is this. After we do our grounding, we're going to just continue to breathe normally for 2 minutes without manipulating your breath or any sort, shape, fashion, or form. Okay, just breathe normally as you would for 2 minutes. But as you're breathing, I want you to count your exhales. Okay, now during your counting, at any time your mind becomes distracted by either outside noises or internal thoughts, the first thing you want to do is acknowledge the distraction. And then I want you to bring your focus back to your breath. Continue watching your breathing and focusing on your breathing, but I want you to start all over with a count of 1. So for example, let's say that you're breathing, you're exhaling, you're getting up, and you're up to number 4. And all of a sudden you remember there's something that you have to do. Well, acknowledge what it is that you have to do, and then bring your focus and attention back to your breath. And as you exhale, you start all over with the count of 1, the count of 2. And you keep doing that just for 2 minutes, okay? So feel free to go ahead and close your eyes now as we ground ourselves, or you can wait until the 3rd breath to close your eyes. All right. Go ahead and take a nice deep breath, inhaling through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. One more time, nice deep breath, inhaling through your nose. and exhaling through your mouth. One more time. Nice deep breath, inhaling through your nose. And this time as you exhale, I want you to go ahead and close your eyes and begin your counting. All right, go ahead and release, relax, return, refreshed, and calm. You've done something good for yourself today. I want to thank you for taking the time to meditate with me. And also thank you for taking the time to watch this live broadcast of Transforming Your Life in 15 Minutes. Now, this reminds me because, Barbara, I know this that you're on, and I know at this time you're probably in school teaching, but this is something that is a great exercise for you to do with your children as well. So, like, for instance, if you have kids, personally have kids, or if you're a teacher, particularly Barbara, because I think you teach like 5th grade, or no, you're not teaching 5th grade, you're a math teacher. I think it's more like the high school students, but when they become, rowdy or rambunctious, even from like small age kids, this is something that you can do as teachers in your classroom, just, particularly like after recess when they're just so, rowdy and loud, and, you want them to calm down, or maybe at the end of the day for those of you that want them to release, relax and just get a sense of going internal. Just do that 2-minute exercises with them and explain them, and I guarantee you it will make a tremendous difference, okay? So again, thank you for taking the time to watch this. And guys, please share this information, share this broadcast with your family and your friends, all right? Now, your word for today is tranquil, all right? So I want you to have a day filled with tranquility. And I will see you tomorrow at the same time. Bye.